I arrived on set for the very first day's filming of the Forsyte Saga with terrible, terrible stomach pains. And I'd been to see a doctor down in London, and they said, well, you've probably just got wind here. Just stick this up your rear end and everything will be fine. And I said, I thought they only do that in France. But anyway, okay. So a week later, I was just in considerable pain. I mean, it came to the first day's filming, and we had to stop at lunchtime because I went green. By that evening, I was in emergency in hospital because I had acute appendicitis. And everything had ruptured, and it was all a mess, and I was seconds away from peritonitis and all the other stuff that, you know, poisons you and kills you. So anyway, so I was out for 2 weeks, and I came back and realised that they had... there's a point to this story. I came back and realised that they had shot some wide shots of me on my back, and they'd used this guy, you know, sprayed his hair red and had him knock on a few doors. And this guy had this oddest walk, and he'd sort of walked along like this. Like this, and I was furious. I said, well, this is ridiculous, you can't use this guy, and it should only be my image on the screen, and this is a wide shot, and you contract your lines. And I watched it again, and then I nicked it, I stole it, and I kept this sort of, and that's where, from that scene, this rather sort of, you know, sort of thing came from Soames, when I just got, and I stole the whole thing, and it sort of rather unlocked the whole character for me, this incredible sort of tension that lived in him. And I still, to answer your question, do that. I still steal things and observe people and watch. And funnily enough, just one article of clothing of your costume can unlock something for you. And then I'll do, you know, more quirky little things. Like I for one role, I wore a woman's thong for the whole film shoot instead of my own underwear.
That was homemade.
It's uncomfortable.
Clearly.
I'm here to tell you. But no, in a film called The Escapist, and I was playing the sort of leader of a sort of gang, the in prison gang, and it was a film with Brian Cox and everything. But he had this walk that I couldn't quite get, and I knew I wanted to get it, so I started wearing a woman's thong for my underwear, and I got the walk immediately. It was
That's
great.
the trick?
Yeah, well, it was for me. Yeah, it was just sort of a bit like this. It just meant I just walked a bit more like this. Just, you know, because I had this woman's thong on, and it was, you know, if I didn't move quickly, it was going to cut me. So I had to just...
So you went to the thong store and you were like, it's for a movie.
Yeah, I did. I just went and I had great fun. You guys have great underwear.